Actually, it will not be exactly correct to say that I came into spirituality. Actually, I didn't have any wish, in fact, to come into spirituality because I did not know what spirituality is. So it was, in my school days, it dates back to my school days, that one of my friend, a childhood friend of mine, he happened to live in the area just in proximity to Bhagwan, where he lived. And he often told me to meet Bhagwan, whom we used to call, Kaku, that is uncle in Bengali. So he used to tell that there is a Kaku in our locality and he speaks very nice about Vedanta and Swami Vivekananda, and he often used to, invite me to meet Bhagwan, whom we used to call Kaku. And also there was my father, because I was in my teenage, and in India typically during this teenage period, the parents are very worried about their children, and they think that if they go in the right direction with spirituality and some guidance, their future will be good and bright and correct. So my father also used to tell me, because Bhagwan used to work in his office. Bhagwan used to work in the uh, headquarters of the Northeast Frontier Railways, and my father was also in the same headquarter. So my father also used to tell me at times that why don't you go to him? He speaks about Vivekananda and he speaks very good things which can shape your future nicely. So uh, it happened one day that Bhagwan used to take sittings in those times. Sittings means spiritual discourses he used to give at the residences of devotees or his well-wishers. So one day it so happened that it was in the residence of my friend, and he invited me that today Kaku is coming to our house and you have to come. So I had no other choice, I had to go. And that was my first interaction with a spiritual person of that sort, of that state, which I came to know later, of course. So I had some conventional ideas about spirituality or religion, that religion is something which one needs to do when he doesn't have anything to do. That means after his retirement. And I used to think that, okay, I will be going to a temple or seeing a arati, that means the worshipping of God or someone, after I have my retirement and I have my leisure time with me. And one who speaks about religion will have a beard and have beads of rudraksha and all those things. And I had these conventional ideas, and I never thought that religion or spirituality has got to do something with my life. I was teenager, as I said, with my life, my shaping future and all those things. But all my conventional ideas got shattered the moment I met Bhagwan. I saw a person, a clean shaved person, just like any other ordinary person, outwardly. He was sitting on a bed, and the moment I went in, he just offered me a chair just next to him. And I saw him speaking something which was very rational, which was very logical. And I still remember those words which ring, which keeps ringing in my ears, time and again. That suppose you are sleeping and you are dreaming in your sleep, and suddenly in your dream you see a tiger chasing you, and you cry out in fear that give me a gun, give me a gun, and you blabber in your dream, and that comes out loudly. And suppose your mother is awake by your side, then what will she do? Will she give you a gun? I said, no, of course not. And then he asked, then what will she do? I said, she will wake me up. Then Bhagavan said, similarly, all these, problems and worries and whatever we have, anxiety, tensions that we have and that we speak about, that we keep on, saying day and night, these are just like just blabbering, give me a gun. And as your mother doesn't give you a gun, but wakes you up from your dream because she knows that it is a dream, similarly, the self realized souls, the self realized persons, They know that whatever we say and whatever seems so very true, because in my dream, I don't know that it is a dream. I see and feel the tiger as real, and my problems are real. I know I am going to die. But the person who is awake, he or she knows that he is just seeing a bad dream, he is having a nightmare, and he or she wakes you up. Similarly, our self realized persons, they know that whatever we say, whatever problems we have, they are not real. Though it seems very much real to me, but they know that that is not the truth. We are just dreaming. And then they wake you up. And that is why it has been said in the Upanishads that Uttishtata Jagrata Prapya Varan Nivadata. Wake up and approach the self-realized souls and know the truth. So when your mother wakes you up, that is a awakening. That is also an awakening of this material world. And this awakening, which the self-realized souls says us, tells us, inspires us, that is known as the spiritual awakening. That is known as the transcendental awakening. And when we wake up from this long and, as Swami Pavitranandaji beautifully says, Swami Pavitranandaji, the master of Bhagavan, he beautifully puts it, a long and protracted illness. So when you wake up from this long and, very big dream of ours, we see that what we have been seeing and talking are not real. This world is like a dream. In reality, I am the ever pure, the ever enlightened, the ever free, eternal Atman or Brahman or consciousness. And once we realize it, for once and all, my problems are solved. As when my mother wakes me up, all the problems, the forest, my fear, the tiger chasing me, everything proves to be false. And I laugh at myself, oh, what I was dreaming. What a terrible dream I had. Similarly, when we have this transcendental awakening, we then feel that, oh, what a nightmare it was. And then we come to know the real nature of ourselves. And not only our real nature, we come to know the real nature of this entire universe, that it is one with this cosmic self, with this cosmic consciousness. And I am verily that supreme self, that cosmic self. So that was the first day when I came in contact with Vedanta, with real essence of spirituality. And then I thought, it's a beautiful thing. It appealed me, it touched me. And from that day, I began going to Bhagavan. And at the very beginning, it was once a week. On Sundays, he used to go at different residences of his followers and used to have these spiritual discourses. And so I used to go once in a week. Later, within a few months, it became twice a week, thrice a week. And then one fine morning, I saw I was going 7 days in a week. And after a few days, it was like twice a day, thrice a day. And that is how I came in contact with spirituality, with Bhagwan, with the International Vedanta Society. And I was like 16, 17 years of age then. So that was my first interaction and my first introduction with spirituality. So it would not be correct in that sense to say that I went into spirituality. It was spirituality which embraced me through Bhagwan, through that divine power.